start to change. Some say gifts, swords, secret stories, wrapped in ribbons made of frieze. But the list shows all our wishes, and nothing's quite what it seems.
There's something peculiar about December 8th. The elves know it. The reindeer know it. Even the aurora seems to shiver differently on this date. It's the day when children's letters arrive in impossible ways. Oh, they come through chimneys and post offices all season long. But on the 8th, they emerge from shadows, from mirrors, from the spaces between sleeping thoughts. Last year, I found one materializing letter by letter in frost on my workshop window, written backward as if viewed from the other side of winter itself. The truly troubling ones are what we call the echo letters. They're written by children who don't exist, at least not anymore, not in this timeline. You see, December 8th is when the multiverse grows thin around the workshop. Letters slip through from worlds where different choices were made, where different bells tolled, where different names appeared on the list. I remember one particular echo letter that arrived as a whisper, forming words in the steam of my evening cocoa. Dear Santa, I know you couldn't save me last Christmas Eve. The chimney was too narrow and the fire too bright. But in this world where I still am, could you bring me something that floats? The signature was a perfect mirror image of a name that had haunted the list since 1924. A tragic entry that still causes the parchment to weep ink on particularly cold nights. The elves have developed their own rituals for December 8th. They wear their bells backward and whistle carols in reverse. Poor souls think it helps keep the echo letters at bay. But I've noticed how the workshop's toy designs have been influenced. Dolls with eyes that see sideways through time. Jack-in-the-boxes that play melodies from futures that never were. The most unsettling part: some of these letters contain wishes that came true in worlds that shouldn't exist. A young boy in 1987 wished that time would stop so Christmas could last forever. In our world, he simply got a bicycle. But somewhere there's a December 25th that never ended, where presents remain eternally wrapped, where stockings hang in perpetual anticipation. I've started keeping a separate workshop just for these alternative gifts. Items that shouldn't exist but do. A music box that plays the sound of snow falling in summer. A teddy bear stuffed with the giggles of children who were never born. A train set that runs on tracks made of frozen moonlight. The list knows about this collection, of course. It always knows. Sometimes I catch it adding names from these other timelines, only to have them fade away like frost in a morning sun. But the wishes remain, echoing in the spaces between its lines. Tomorrow will be December 9th, and the walls between worlds will thicken again. The echo letters will fade, becoming nothing more than strange shapes in the corner of my eye. But the gifts they inspired, those remain. After all, who's to say which timeline is the real one?
Check your presents very carefully before the morning light. Or sometimes Santa's workshop leads through to a